So, hi guys, this is yet another episode of the Cyco podcast. This is episode...
Okay, how many podcasts tumeanza even? So guys,
How should I start?
I don't know.
Hey, say hi.
Mine should be creative like Nico and Anzana, the last one.
Muriaga.
Actually, mine's in the previous podcast.
Which was what? Bye.
The one was buy, subscribe.
Because it was 10 years ago.
It was way too long.
That's a sensitive topic.
10 years ago.
Anyway, this is the Cyco podcast season finale. So you guys made it to the final. How do you feel? It's like drama. It's like drama fest.
Yeah.
Arsenal won. Oh, none of you are into football.
Yeah, I watch football.
This is highly unrewarding.
But I might create content for football.
Do you watch any?
Style videos.
No limit.
The style videos.
Victoria Beckham was here.
But they are you? Oh, they say it's a reveal your secret, but it's a good idea though.
Oh yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you spend
Oh,
my
okay,
It's style
That's a good
content
idea.
for football fans.
Yes, siku hizi lakini content online inaenda. Hiyo next week utaiona Moyavini imeshika kushika mtu ameweka hapo kwanza tag yake it's original. So jokes in these streets man. Times are tough.
We didn't hear you, Ben.
This is season finale.
Well done, Ben.
Thanks for the change.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Setting.
The ambience. We are the headquarters. We are the Cyco digital headquarters. But I couldn't bring you guys here earlier until
We hadn't made it
yeah,
yet.
you know you have to.
There's
There's a board. There's a there's a lot of things that happens before you guys made it here. So for you guys to get to this point, I'm really proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
And the last, so we're gonna do a podcast review later on towards the end of the show.
Just
this episode.
Don't do this because it happened to
because
the
it will
last
record.
time.
Also, that I may put my phone on
Yeah.
extreme silent. It's like when
Okay.
But Ben, I'm a struggle.
Alright. Okay.
Let's go. Anyway, the last, first of all, let's start by catching up. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to?
How long has it been?
Have you been
Since
Gucci?
Yeah,
Like
as I
3
said,
years.
let's
It's been long. It's been long.
Yeah.
It's been long.
How have you guys been?
I'm good. I'm nursing my second child since our last podcast.
Which is your second child?
I've given birth. It's been so long. My second child has been born.
I'll get you, Joe. Aye.
Lakini iko far-fetched.
Far-fetched,
Bana. Okay.
I've been good.
But you guys are
I've been
generic.
good. I've been. That's why I'm trying to give details.
Okay.
You wanna
Relax.
peer pressure. Hey, you've asked me how I am.
People hapa so unajua.
Can jokes.
It's that time.
That time.
Craving. Can I get chocolate after this?
Ice cream.
No, let's do cake. Change.
emotions.
Yeah, see, even in Apuanga,
Inconsistent.
you have to keep changing.
Hashtag red time.
Sometimes you crave salty things, sometimes sweet things.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay.
Sometimes also you just crave
I just need to-
attention and
Yeah.
I
cry,
also
being
need
passive.
to find fault with my partner. Nini azafanya leo? Asubuhi aliniangalia na attitude. Kama kuniambia this shit.
Alitext
is
me
so
bad.
bad. Put it up babe 5 times. Wow.
Can I actually say how I've been?
Please.
Thank you.
We are quiet, won't even
Yes.
speak.
I've been good. I can't say much, but I've been well. It's been a long time. I really don't have. You want to slow down, Oprah?
I'm listening, I'm hearing
You're
you. I'm
hearing
feeling your
Your
vibration.
details, then you know
No, like that, but it's all good.
Okay, tell us one highlight.
just tell us something
One
that's
highlight.
practical.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Highlight. I finished reading a new book.
Whoa, which book is that?
Wait.
How Women Rise. You know the book you gave me?
You finished it.
I did because somebody had to between in our friendship.
do you how often do you read books?
I try to read a book a month.
Yeah.
You read a book a month.
I try.
Oh jeez, man.
That doesn't mean I finish a book a month.
I've been trying to read a book
A year.
every quarter.
Actually, let me tell you how your girlfriend played me. Like, oh, I need a new book to read. She said, what are you reading? Oh, I have a book for you, Nyash. So I came, I entered the car. She told me this is the book. So I took it. I was like, wow, she wrote How Women Rise, so relevant.
And it's on brand
me
for
this
you.
season.
Yeah.
I opened, the font is like this tiny. So it's so hard to read. Hey,
Hey!
so I didn't know that's why she was giving it to me. What your girlfriend doesn't tell you is that she buys books based on the cover, the way they look, the color, the font, the pop.
You remember that Google form you sent? That was all I chose.
It was, it is, I remember.
I'm still waiting for them to have pictures in books. That maybe would be
They actually,
Yes,
Michelle's
yeah.
book, Michelle Obama's book has
Michelle-
pictures.
Oh, for real?
Mini biography.
I mean, you're looking for children's books.
You know, I heard you on that campaign saying that Downey game is for me.
Yeah, it's for you. Color.
Baba.
I say Baba Junior.
Oh, that's sensitive.
What is sensitive?
See, I once dated a guy who wanted to
Kid
Junior. No offense to anyone called Junior. It's just not my cup of tea.
So yeah,
Baba Junior.
That's when I knew it was going to be a problem.
That was the first red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no offense to people who are called Junior. It's just not my
Your thing.
Yeah. So what about you, Wanjiru? Have you been?
I'm
What have you been up
Gucci.
to?
My biggest highlight has been the clothes that I've bought because they're coming in a style video.
Keep it here. You really plug yourself.
Every opportunity.
Business.
By the way, did you guys see the post I posted on Instagram?
It was so
yesterday?
nice.
You have to follow me to see it.
No,
Well
for real,
done.
I've been enjoying.
But you know, well done. Your videos for
Yeah.
style are really a sensation. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I like them. I like that.
Naweza kuita ushoot one day alafu nikupe credits.
What if one day I'm featured?
But then
How
also-
does that
Oh, but
feel?
you should do one
No,
day.
be quiet. Don't tell me I'll be on one more time.
I also you're supposed to train me how to edit. You're supposed to train me how to edit, and
When
the
she has a
reason
year-long program.
she has
No, you know how that conversation
maisha ni
started?
ngumu sahi. Anyway, unaweza make pesa. Unajua unafundisha watu
You
kuedit.
know how that conversation started? See, Shiro, so I taught you how to drive. No, I want you to teach me how to edit.
But I taught you how to drive, and I was so passionate.
Yeah.
So the same energy, the same everything, the same things that I
Actually,
applied
why
there.
don't you teach us? It's a
Even
need.
you.
Or even you want to be there. Okay,
The
so who
problem
else
is I'm not-
wants to be taught how to edit?
Me!
10 slots
Everyone
open.
just
Just 10.
comments, and then Wanjiru should organize a masterclass for us.
Yay.
Mtalipa 3-5.
Hey.
Per year.
Class.
I'm a 3-5 retweets. Do you take views?
Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
That's interesting. I've been well myself. What has been happening the past 2 weeks? I've been planning to record this podcast for the longest time, but I haven't been doing so because we need new equipment.
Do you apologize to your fans for this?
Yes.
They've
That's
been
it.
hurting on the inside.
Yeah, but I've also been apologizing to them on the DM. But now let me just
Just do a collective
to
apology.
apologize to the general public. I think I'm very sorry for the delay of the video. You know, we were used to this consistency of every week, and then we got to this point where we now delay
Wanted
for
a
2
better.
weeks. Yeah, but that's also because we want to get new equipment, especially for audio. So this is the last
Equipment.
episode. This
And
is
some
the-
equipment.
Yeah, it's like equipment. It's like people who say makeup.
Makeups.
No, I've said what?
Equipment. It's meant to be equipment.
I can't get over inundu yake.
So that children, you know, you never make fun of it when you have yours.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm sensitive because I have too many.
But yes, this
Yeah, guys, just
Sorry.
suggest a correct skincare routine.
Hashtag cards.
So, like,
what have you been using?
kitchen products, mostly eggs. Raw eggs. Nimekuwa nikiamka asubuhi kaa jogoo mazee. Kila siku 5 watu waamka nikiwika. Anyway, man, I feel like I need to join Soul Generation.
Akiwika jogo.
Yeah. But I need but then for real I need to know how I can get rid of this pimple.
Okay.
And you know me, I'm those guys who get paranoid like when I get a
Keep it
small
on my
pimple.
Instagram next week.
You're gonna talk about this?
Yeah,
thing?
there will be
You
one-
told him to keep the people until next week.
Yeah.
Who you want me?
Nenda kuisha hivi unaongeza blue band. Ndio haribu.
Let's put you plug like on my Instagram next week. There'll be a solution.
Yeah.
Stop now.
We're done with the Wanjiru classified. Haziisha hapa hivi. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, is that I need to get equipment. And I need to get my own equipment so that I can be editing this for myself. And so that I can also record more episodes. In fact, I'm looking forward to the day where I'll be dropping 2 episodes a week.
Even for misunderstood, right?
And give a big need.
Me, I'm here to support you guys.
Yeah,
I know how it feels.
Yeah.
You know, it's so
To
funny
be there.
when you are in your equipment phase. I used to wonder, this girl, she buys so many
So
things.
much. Yeah, exactly.
Then she
let's
bought
go
the
on
light.
iPhone. Let's go on
Then she
iPhone.
bought-
I can vlog.
Then she bought the light. I was like, aye.
Too
now
much,
what for?
yeah.
Oh God, so dramatic.
Sasa ibuone.
Guy!
Mnatuona
Hey,
vizuri.
hey. Well done.
Because of lights and all
You
that
went
stuff.
before us.
Now there's a new camera I'm eyeing. Keep it here by the end of the year.
Wanjiru's platform. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll do it again. Sorry, I'm trying. Stop now.
Keep it here on my YouTube
And
channel.
up to my
Quality is
invoice.
about to
Up to my
improve.
invoice. So yeah, we're looking forward to get those equipment. So if you also sell those equipments, you can hit me up so that you know we see how we can buy in bulk. Because sasa unajua hapa lazima ninunulie kila mtu yake. Lazima ninunulie kila mtu yake. Na lazima niongeze standards
But you buy back.
ndio in case ya kwanza, yani unajua season 2 itakuwa so structured such that tuko na backup equipment. Ya kwanza ikibit We get the others. You go no on a wholesale. Come on, Jahe.
Anyway, our
But
10 minutes of
That has
information.
been my week.
Yeah.
But you see, here's what's interesting. I still realize that I still get paranoid like when I slow down on content creation. Stop looking at this thing.
I can't. I can't.
Really?
It's my face, like a second face. Sorry, Ben.
I was saying, so when I slow down,
Just look
do I
at
need
the
to kick
people
you
that-
guys out?
But when I look at the camera as
Yeah.
you talk, so
Yeah.
you don't look at your
Yeah.
people.
So I was during this period I was just imagining how now like slowing down and just push all the fans away and they'll go and get
And they'll be
another
sad.
podcast and live happily ever after and
So
forget
cute.
they ever existed or we ever had a thing. Guys, I'm back. Today we're gonna be talking about the wins.
It must have been a tumultuous 2 weeks for you.
I what?
Crazy.
Tumultuous.
Say it again.
No, you say it.
I would say.
No, you
I
say
want you to say it. Tumultuous.
kulikuwa na nini na program ya English ilikuwa na kama club kiboko or something. Kitie. Kama nilikuwa nakuona hapo. Kama either hiyo program ilikudent sana, you know. But today we're going to be talking about some of the wins that we've experienced in life because last week we spoke about the health. But we only
Last
Last
time.
Sorry.
Last time we spoke about the Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm dealing with computers. Last time we spoke about the health. Only that we focused mostly on the love part. It's like nye tulikuwa tumeumizwa. We had some serious bruises.
Love is a big loser.
Yeah.
You especially.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I like that story made
It
me
was
laugh.
funny.
I mean, nilikuwa nimeumia mazee. So, in fact, now my old friends were DMing me like, "Hey, mazee, I know who Nani is." So you guys were just guessing, and they never guessed the right person.
She didn't.
Yani even the old
Ben
day.
nilikwambia hiyo story
But
Even-
nilikuwa.
even the old
nitakuonyesha dem.
It's true, she was there. I still
Yeah.
have very
I'll
mixed
show you
feelings.
WhatsApp.
Yani even though the
She's so
old,
beautiful.
I was. So I feel like this is a trick statement.
Okay, no,
I feel like
it's
that's a
not
trick
like I'm
statement.
appreciating.
Yeah, because I want to hear what you say now. Eh, alikuwa msawa. Oh no,
Mimi hata tu
no.
niseme tulikuwa
It's
sawa hiyo
supposed to
time.
be a people.
She's so beautiful.
So today we're going to be talking about the wins and the various milestones that we have achieved in life. Also, because us to get into season 10.
It's a milestone.
It's a win.
That's a milestone as
And
well.
well done, Ben.
Yeah,
Well
thanks.
done. This is a big win for you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is huge, man. This is crazy.
From the
Coffee.
idea to execution, it's crazy.
You know,
Have you portrayed yourself as the idea?
you know, I'm the one who told you I need to do a podcast, and then ukaipiga tick.
It
Like,
might
it's
actually
valid.
have come from Nyash, the
Ali-
idea.
And this, I'm so done with always being the thread.
Might
Who's
have
always
come
just
from
being
Nyash.
pushed.
Because Nyash came with a whole deck.
Yeah.
And it was to be called the Cyco world.
We had even planned how we're gonna say we watched Java. I remember the three of us.
Actually, it
used to-
came from Nyash,
Yes.
the idea of this
No.
podcast.
No, don't tell
We
us
have Nyash.
anything.
Are my lawyers watching? Are you guys watching?
Ah.
We need to have a meeting after. It's a serious emergency call.
Actually,
So.
you're imenikumbusha all the wounds. You guys talk about this. I said we talk about that.
Exactly.
Anyway guys, but sasa ndio maana mko hapa. That's why unajua ndio maana your idea imefanya unaweza kuafford chai, unajua kama hizi kama channels zingine unaendanga huko ni ku.
I'm already
kufa,
at all.
unakufa. Wewe umekuwa kwa hiyo level haujaenda bado.
Sijaenda in a long time.
Deep
But
place.
oh gosh, Nyash, I miss you.
The one place I've not gone is the Instagram page.
Hapo nayo ukifika.
usijali.
If you can just give us a cheat
Just
code.
one-sided.
You'll have gone before.
Excited. So, Binya, we can start with you. Some of the wins, some of the major milestones that you've achieved so far. I don't want to give it a cap limit. Like you can go all the way to class 2 when you want that sports day, when you want that sharpener, you know, like inter-house captain games. You remember those things?
Yeah, I do.
The way they were intense. Were they intense? Or intense?
Sports days were.
Don't go
baby,
there.
Sentence,
Don't go
baby.
there.
She was in terms of
Different
watching the
language.
Uchi. I was like, okay, oh yeah, go ahead, wawe, babe. No, you are baby. That was St. Anne's like sports day. So,
Don't go there. Like you
yeah,
really
but they
did
St.
that.
Anne's was it? I love you guys so much, man. So Nyash, maybe we can start with you. Oh, we start with you, Wanjiru. Maybe a wiki watafunguliwa maji ya shower. Unajua hivyo kama hizo fene. Basin.
Hata nyie mko mnaoga na shower.
Si tulikuwa okay, well, this was Upper Hill was so gangster. So Nyash, tuanzishie.
That's such a beautiful.
Give us some of the
We don't start with this
That's why you
friendship.
offend Uji.
give us your top. Give us your some of your big wins.
I don't know that to call them wins. But no, it is actually a win, and I think that's the thing I need to also learn more about. Is just being deliberate, appreciating what is around you. And for me, friendship has been a big one.
Thank you.
I'm not saying you. I don't know why you're insisting.
But we're getting there.
Yeah, it's that
I just want to hear if you forget the person who introduced you to
to Christ.
No, to just to us,
Careful,
to everyone,
careful.
to everyone.
But I've had very many in my life. By virtue of my personality, I attract very many people. But also, I'm very attracted to very many people. I like being around people and so on and so forth. And so, to have many people that I can call acquaintances, but a strong, solid team of friends is a very big achievement for me. And that's a very big win. And so, in absentia, I would like to appreciate Mike Manon, Sophia.
We are here for you.
Wait, so you feel more comfortable when you're around more people?
I'm not comfortable.
Isolation,
I love. I was
I know.
I do. I really
Nyash
So
was
like you are
struggling.
your place kama Kenko, Mnyamakema una feeling.
That's it,
Father,
that's
this is
it.
the world you created for us.
But just to have very close friends alongside many people, it's such a gift, and for me, that one I'm very grateful for.
It's only one win.
No, I'm giving all of them. Are we not gonna just bounce off each other?
Yeah,
okay.
Shiro, you watch it because we feel free to say Nyawira like a shaky.
I'd also like to say gift of friendship. We have solidified this
So like,
bond.
do you sing a song?
Chilia, you've gone down. Say my name. Say my name.
Na rafiki yangu.
No, I think we've solidified this friendship
Completely.
even by the virtue of working together.
Yeah.
Are you talking about just you and Ben?
No, all of us.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm having
included.
a separation
You-
anxiety.
it was a cool about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's also been a big win for me.
So that's a big win. I think for me also one of my big wins is how I have really like changed, especially emotionally. Like
No wonder the conversation on emotional maturity.
no. What?
Please carry on. I want to know.
Yeah, like why are you interrupting me?
Sorry. Never mind on emotional.
Yeah.
No. No, like I just feel like I've grown, like you
How
know,
so?
like I'm more mature even with how I deal with people. And nowadays I try to understand more. Like if you guys met me, Kitambo was very
Angry?
aggressive, or do I say aggressive?
Violent. Let's keep on busy. I think
Violent.
Yeah,
Vague,
continue. A
offensive.
terrorist, you know, a vigilante, a warrior. Give me all those bad names that you guys want. I feel like unajua your time, let me tell you, your time umezoea kugrind sana hizo stories. You have lost all these stories. So you're just bitter with everyone, just angry with the world and all that stuff. So I feel like I'm at a point of, you know, even like when somebody does you wrong, you actually step up to them and you know, ask them what's up.
Yeah.
No, really.
But in a nice, emotionally mature way.
At the time, he was not emotionally mature.
Yeah.
I mean, when Ben had an episode, and I was nearly in shock. I was like, "What just happened, Ben? We just said hi, guy."
Do you remember that time for? I don't know. You don't remember? It was the time at Ronald Gala. We were walking with Shay.
I wasn't with you guys.
Ben almost beat up a random street guy.
Why?
I don't know what happened.
What do you mean? I was the one who was being beaten.
Oh yeah.
Do you even want to open that wound?
No, it started as an altercation between you.
So this is what happened. We were coming from Donholm. At that time we used to go to church in Doni.
Okay.
So coming from Doni. So cars that matrices that come from Doni, sometimes they just drop you nyuma ya bus station. And now unasema mwisho. Yeah. Nyasha tajua kipas Tomboya Street. Unajua for real?
Najua.
Unajua bus station? Unaona Tomboya Street ni gani?
Tomboya
Kuna
Street
matrimo.
ni gani Tomboya Street ni gani?
Tomboya Street ni ile yenye iliniwafuta Tombo.
It's where the monument is. Archives.
Ukipita Odeon, uteremka na hivyo.
Why? Huko si nikoja mazee. Nini mbaya na wasichana?
Na hivi chini ukielekea BS.
Ngala huko nyuma.
Ndio.
You see, but not so bad.
That's
not so bad na mesra. Unajua ungekuwa tao sasa hivi ungekuwa umechunua simu.
Tomboya Street.
Tomboya Street is the one behind Moi Avenue. Like you know there is Moi Avenue, the other street is
World Business Center.
I know, but I
that's
behind Archives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Tomboya Street.
One I could be listening.
So at that time tumetoka Doni nini so now we're just walking huko hivyo. So there's a place where those get the right buses normally stop. They're just so rowdy. It's like they run this one.
Bad. They're
I
noisy.
feel like those buses are the real Mount Kenya mafia.
The ones that are beer.
Zinanga hata kala juu ya venye zimekuwa sana. Ndio kwa showroom ikiwa orange after 2 months ni Indigo. Get so We were just walking there, me, myself, Wanjiru and Shay. So as we were just walking like this, kuna place wase walishindwa kupita because iliko gana wase wengi. So mimi nikafika mbele yao
man of the hour.
Nikastopisha umati ndio wase wapite. Kumbe kudu hivyo, I really pissed off some guys who are there. It's like that's there. It's like, going to Mexico and you want to do some illegal stuff in Medellin and you haven't talked to Pablo's bros, So that's how it was, man. So this guy starts following us. And he's shouting. He's like, wewe, unajua tulikuwa tumeshikana mkono na Wanjiru. Mapenzi si huku, mapenzi mtapeleka kwa nyumba. So I already knew that this guy is trouble. So mimi namuignore. Alafu unajua mimi natuanga hizi. So mimi natembea haraka. But nikashiro na Shei hawasomi form. So bado tu wako by the way wacha nikwambie blankets ilikuwa poa. Tukwa tu hivi. Kwanza bado nao walikuwa wanaongea English. First of all when you're there, English out the window, man, So we just walking.
Blankets ilikuwa poa.
Mazee tuko tu hapo mazee. The guy gets there. Without even speaking, jabs me hard.
No, I think you kind of poked him.
What
you know how Ben can
get
like
so
and chest out, but so scared.
So scared.
Completely.
No,
Ben.
me. Dude, we squad scared. Kaniharibia gangster points. When you get nini endorsement na some Russian mob or something. So like, it's too soft. Dimitri, drop him.
I think you need to stop watching so much.
Yeah. So we were just walking. So this guy catches up with us. So I think I asked him, so Buddha Kona de aje. Unajua huko kunaga politeness at hey, hi.
Do you mind?
I just wanted to kindly ask you what could be troubling your mind or troubling your soul. Like the guy has so many troubles.
Why are you so afflicted?
Yeah, the guy has so many troubles. So akanikula right. Jab, upper, fish. Let me
Ben alianza kusema sorry.
I do.
She confirm.
Okay. Afadhali hivyo mimi nilibaki hapo. Sasa wacha niseme Kenya hao walifanya. So basi tunatembea hivi. Missing. Shei alienda hivi, Shiroda yake ndipo. Kwanza Shiroda anaenda hivi akipiga nduru.
Why?
So I'm like, what's happening, man? So
so much chaos.
Alafu when you see somebody has that level of confidence downtown, just know he's not alone.
Okay.
He can't be alone. So I knew you can't fight with this guy in this zone. There are many. So see now, sir, all of a sudden I'm single and I have no one. It's just me and my life. Just me and the angels. So I also ran. This guy decides to chase me. Mazee alinikimbiza, nilihapo kuingia Naivas.
Na tulipata Shei Naivas.
Kuingia Naivas. Shei yako kwa counter bana. I think she even had like a panic attack. She was just wheezing. So mimi ndo nimegongwa, but mimi ndo namfanyia first aid. Okay, breathe pole tu. Okay. Amekudunga kisu. So yeah, that was that time we came from. Where was this story? Where is this story?
No, I don't know, when you were talking about rage and
anger. I know that stuff. But it's because also like how, like where I grew up, like you had to stand up for yourself. Even the school I was in, Upper Hill, most boys' school, not just Upper Hill, most boys' school, you have to stand up for yourself. So you either a strong guy, ama umezoea kufight na watu, ama kama hauna nguvu ukwepoa hapa. Unaona? Unajua wale wase wanaongea tu hapa. Ni mimi unataka kudila mimi? Nakushika hii shati, I have a friend who's like that. So like getting to this point where nowadays I normally don't see the use of just
you're like, thank you, God will deal with you.
Actually not
bado hajafika hapo na wewe tulia.
No. Niko kwa thunder will strike you abed. No, so seeing myself, even like this, I'm also seeing it happening also even on Twitter. Like there are times I post something and some people say some very mean things. They never get to me. Like I think more. Like the other day, I post a picture of myself and Shiro, like Sunday vibes. Sundays are meant for vibes. So this guy just comments. This guy, yani take time yake maze. Yani anaweza kuwa kidu vitu mob, anaweza kuwa kiwatch ball, anaweza kuwa kitext DM yake. No, Sunday to text that DM yako mazo mjulie ka ujue kali na chat.
Okay, aliandika.
So like akapo hey bro, hii ni kali lakini punguza filters. So like I
no job like haters will get to bed.
Hey bro bana, punguza filters. So I was like, oh, interesting guy, let me go check his picture. So like I clicked on his profile picture, like sasa kwanza sasa alikuwa ameweka zile filters hadi za eyeballs. Shanga kumbe naongea Teletubby hapa hivi, sinichore tu mse. So that's how I was, man.
Emotional maturity, that's a good
emotional
word.
maturity. I was there alikuwa ameongeza modifications hapo hivyo. So emotional maturity, and I can also see it in my relationship because I think how we argue nowadays is not how we used to argue back in the days. I don't even know why you don't want to give that credit, but I feel like even in that
60.
Yeah, you see the problem with emotional maturity, it can't work one side.
It must be both.
It has to be both. At one side that it's developed vizuri, the other person will still drag them down.
You're right. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's a win.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, you've done well.
Yeah. What about you guys? Do you guys have like material wins?
Wait, before I get there, when you talk about emotional maturity, I think that's the one place I want to get to.
Yeah.
Not because of anger and rage, but also just knowing how to do away with people or handle things a certain way. Because I feel like many people think emotional maturity is just being angerless, but emotional maturity is also dealing with people at a sober level where I don't call you out, I don't have to cancel you badly, I don't have to trash you. I think that's where I want to get to. In the next 10 episodes when we do the next week,
your testimony,
my testimony shall be different.
Yeah, it's better, otherwise you won't be improving. We won't see the need of you inspiring the nation, you get. But like your part, you want to also know how to do away with people. Assassin after you.
Then stop. Achana na Netflix inakusumbua sana.
But also I think emotional maturity is like, you know, realizing that you're also the problem sometimes.
Completely.
In fact, realizing that you're
but
the
there
problem.
I feel like I should do we change my lower side to Dr. Phil?
No, it's like it's you know, understanding that you can be the problem sometimes. So pia wewe uko rada sana with
That's
yourself.
even me.
The question is, have you gotten that yet?
Sometimes more.
Let's see. Your testimony shall be different
next time it shall be better. That's so powerful.
That's the title of this video. Your
testimony shall be different. You're watching Nigerian content.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
So Nigerian Netflix, what are you watching? When's that like Greenleaf?
My weight.
So what about material wins? Because
what do you mean material?
Material wins, like I still remember. So we're still talking about some of the wins
that
we've had in the past.
Yeah.
Because I still remember like when I got my first check that was above 100,000. My man. It was a campaign I was doing for a certain bank. And you know, I did a jingle for them. And the man was really good. So I didn't think that
you didn't think you were worth that much.
I was so
careful
shocked.
How you're going to continue that conversation. You don't like this type of discussion.
Yeah, to
get very emotional.
I love my friends realizing their worth.
No, but the one thing that I'll never forget is how I thought that's a lot of money, because it was above a stock. So I had not seen my bank balance get to such money. It's like nilikuwa nasikia niingie Equity, you know, because at that time I was still in Equity. Niingie unuze. Mimi sitaki kusaviwa, nataka kusaviwa na Moas. Moasa yuko kama yuko nita withdraw and I will withdraw. You know, like you think what do you think 200,000 is a lot of money?
How are you gonna call him Moas?
It just got into your head. You even think like you run this, you get. And then I just realized that people who actually work who have like millions, but 30 millions in their accounts now. Wamepanga tu line hapo na wewe kwa kela hata hawana mambo mob. My level of arrogance your time ilikuwa
emotional maturity.
Equity. So you can get equity. Okay, sorry, let me not stop mentioning equity. Like hiyo ndio time unaingia bank una notice kuna tela zina watu uko like sio watu patiangi watu.
What do we even pay them for? Then you treat inside the bank. Why do you have so many tellers and no people attending?
And then you don't have money, you get inside, you're humble, you're quiet, from security.
How much is in the balance?
Yeah.
So polite.
Unaziniangalia balance.
Niandikie
tu hata usiniambie. Unaweza anguka bana.
And then the tellers who are so rude. Inakuanga hivyo. What is that shouting? It's so embarrassing.
Which bank is this you're banking with?
We have the same.
So yeah, that was my first like material win. Do you guys have any material wins?
Material wins, not financially.
Anything. Even in butter trade, maybe ulepeleka chicken, alafu hiyo day mchaka mna tiger, mke exchange, you know. This is the
I
1980s.
think mine would be two. Okay, last
Used to be a butter trade like
Good job, Ben.
No, I think would be getting the car. Sorry. Sorry, Ben. Would be getting my first car.
Oh, yeah.
And then also that trip that I paid for myself. The US
Well,
one.
you know you have
The
traveled
US
so
one.
much.
Yeah.
The one you went for Beyonce.
first time.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well,
Please, let's all
Beyonce
discuss.
tickets were
Let's all
gift-
discuss.
The Beyonce
Actually.
tickets I would give for my sister, but
Going there.
yeah,
No, you
being
did
able
very
to
well.
pay
Yeah.
like my tickets.
Are you
there,
passionate
my
about the
accommodation.
process? Because I have so many emotions that I think about that trip. She don't tell us that, hey guys, I'm waiting for my visa application. This is how she's talking.
Yeah.
Application.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous. I don't know how it's
Yeah.
going to come through. I think it was. I don't know if it was the same time around your birthday. Was it?
Yeah.
What was
When I was
shocking?
going for the visa.
Tukampeleka Asmara na kiki imeandikwa Beyonce welcome. Say welcome home.
Oh, I
Says
remember
Beyonce.
that.
She don't get the visa.
You don't remember
She
Asmara when
you remember.
I remember.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You don't.
Welcome to the one, welcome home.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
I've just said that. So she don't get the visa. So I called Shiro, hey, but then Shiro did go. Oh, I got it. It's okay, Nyash.
Like it's just casual.
I
It's
was
like,
so
you
mad.
you
I
got a
was
mini
so
card.
mad.
I think it's because at that time I was surrounded like by my family. Okay, away from you guys. I was
Yeah.
surrounded by Elafu, all of them had
Visa.
visa. So it didn't look like it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a
For
big
me.
tumekuandikia hadi keki, Shiro. What are you saying?
No.
It's a very big deal to us. One of our own is going before
I
us.
haven't. I have never gone for.
To the States. Neither have I.
Like
It's
me,
enough.
yet,
Let's
I've
go
not
there.
even
Let's
gone
go
past
there.
Rwanda. But at least, okay, now let's talk about East Africa. Which we've gone to
Uganda, Tanzania, Ethiopia, and
Nyawira
Ghana.
is well traveled.
But I've also.
For
gone
East
to-
Africa, I haven't gone
I can
to
also
the States.
say I've gone to Tanzania
can we-
because ukienda Rwanda unapitia wapi?
Can we manifest
What
a
did you
Euro
try?
trip?
Tanzania, how can you go to Tanzania like this?
Sindege.
Oh, when the hivyo. Also, we can talk to Pilot Nani to tell us
Can we
about that.
manifest a Euro trip? Our testimony will be
Yeah, we
different
need to
at the
do-
end of season 2.
we need to do
Our
a Euro
testimony
Let's go
will
to
be
Ghana first.
Ghana. What are we?
They
what-
have
do you
these
want
slave
Coco?
dungeons there that are so beautiful.
Oh, can I see the Roman ones first? Like, trust me, I really want to go to Ghana and Accra, but can I go? Come back.
It's such a beautiful site. Not a beautiful
Yeah,
site, but
actually
it's
we
a
could,
big historic site. Let's go.
The
I
other
manifest-
challenge also
okay.
we have with African countries is that do you know
It's more
very
expensive to travel
it's very
with
hard to keep trying to cross borders and all that.
We should do that then. Our testimony will be different. Ghana by season 5, episode 5,
Yeah.
season 2.
Yeah.
Euro
Euro
trip
by
by
episode 10.
episode 10. Season 2.
I'm actually looking forward to the day I'll actually get my visa. Like I know that will be a huge deal to my.
You know, we have to do
family.
Africa. We do Africa.
It's gonna be huge, man. It's like, bro, we make it, man. So
What
looking
visa?
forward.
Full country.
Do anyway.
To
Let's make sure he even goes to one who has visa on the
So
right
just go
one.
apply.
to Iceland, but you have to wait. You can actually apply and no back in Iowa.
Some visas
Sometimes
you
you don't have to be a
yeah.
must to go immediately.
Oh, for real? The US Embassy.
Apply,
I know
apply.
you're watching this, so you better do something real quick.
I don't think that's American.
Actually want to go
Ah,
to
yeah,
London.
Denderu.
To London.
Even I.
Yeah, London
Some
actually.
asipoti.
Farhana can host us.
Yes.
I'm actually planning, and believe it or not, we
London's bridge.
believe it or not, I'm actually planning some gigs in London, like for real.
So
But I knew you guys
Can we
wouldn't
come?
believe it. You wouldn't believe it. And that's why upo hamtakuwa backstage na mimi. Upo huko hivyo mnakimbizana na kina Thomas Bedenson. Whatever that name is.
Jefferson Smith.
Yeah.
yours.
Give us your material win that you know you can remember.
I would say one for you. No, you go.
My material win.
Apart from like meeting me and then introducing Shiro and then this becomes this huge thing, and really insisting that you come to church and they're like, no.
I don't know whether it counts, but a material win would be for me leaving my former and formal employment and starting my own entity.
I was going to say that.
Isn't
You-
it good?
she's
She's
a-
alike.
She's a business owner,
Yeah.
like a
Have your own company.
leading communications company.
But
Tora.
it's interesting.
Tora. first
You
of all.
would be like. It's
By the way,
less-
guys,
less-
Nyawira has a PR company
And
called
it's-
Tora Communications, and I've
First
been
of all,
why
Tora-
is it that you've never, plugged it here?
Because I don't misuse
Explain.
platforms.
You don't?
Misuse
Honestly, when you
platforms.
want to anapoka kiti
Kila
flat.
time,
No, and I will say, I think for me, why that was a win was.
First tell them what Tora means, because
Oh, thank you, Shido. for this
Nakula
platform.
invoice
Thank you
too.
for that. Tora is it said first it said the way we're saying it in our name. It's an African word. In the South and Africa, it means to listen. Taura, yes. And then in Kikuyu, it's said as hutaura, which is to interpret. Exactly. And so for me, that's what I think communication does. It's the act of listening and interpreting.
Sasa sikieni hiyo pitch. Sikieni hiyo pitch. Sasa wewe biashara yako ina struggle ati na umesikia hiyo pitch. They bring ideas.
No, they listen and they interpret.
Yeah, they interpret what you want and what the consumers want.
No, they listen and they
I feel like nauza hiki kironge.
Napikana watu because pitch imepanda.
Oye, pitch.
Na tuina rori cia muthanga cia mai cia thifu ciothe Isuzu atirikira teka gukumuranga.
Anyway, yeah.
No,
So
they listen and they interpret.
Thank you, Shiro. You are the right one to do it.
They listen to you and then they interpret.
yeah, so if you have a company and you need some corporate communications, Nyawira is the person. And it's interesting.
Actually, you can hear how she's well spoken. You trust
a lot
her
of people
with your
really,
brand.
really give you big ups. A lot of people really give you big ups.
He's really doing the most. This is so bad. Hey.
No, like what's the performance? Wanaponga wakikubig up bana. Wanaponga wakisema huyo youth anaongea fiti. So yeah, there's that.
So yes, she's talking about Torah.
Yeah. So that was a big win for me. It was in the month of November. It's actually about to be a year. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I remember, in fact, the platform that I first did anything was Mike Mano. He was doing his album Launch Make Room.
Oh,
and I had just
perfectly executed.
I had just. I don't pay you enough. I really don't. But it was his event, and I remember that was the first place I saw my brand. Even though in August I did Moji's album launch also.
Yeah.
And so those two
And
were
then
very
Moji shot Baba.
Moji shot Baba, yeah. So those.
What do you have to say?
This is for the guys, what's unajua kama Baba shot Baba.
Yeah.
Just say the full
His
brand.
album was Yesu Mtaani. I remember it was a beautiful collection, and so those.
That was
two,
a very good gig actually.
I really enjoyed.
Well
it also.
executed.
So many people came.
That's one of the first gigs that I had performed in such a long time that had so many people. So I was so.
You know what I never
Yeah.
forget about your performances all the time, Ben?
Yeah.
It's how you run on stage like you're big chef.
No,
I didn't
run. I didn't
Yes,
run.
you
in
did.
fact. No.
No, he refused to come up because I was
I'm
even mad at
going
him.
to
I was
first
mad
time.
at you because you were taking so long to come on stage.
Yeah, because the crowd was waiting.
Madness! That's like an event planner's
In
biggest
fact,
nightmare.
that was one of the first gigs that I actually walked
on
towards the
stage and saw your name on the screen.
Yeah, and it just stopped fast and
Yeah. I will tell you though,
Hey,
when you were on stage,
yay.
there was a girl looking like an angel in the audience shouting, "Yes, Ben Cyco, that's my boyfriend!"
Oh,
Who did you think it was? Which girl did you
I
think it
wasn't
was?
thinking about even that story. Me, I'm on the next question. So as I was asking you, Nyawira,
Yeah.
and it's interesting because you left in November, I left in April.
No, I left in July. In fact, my resignation was on my birthday, 27th June.
Ulitwa
That was-
November wapi?
November was when
December
I
I
launched.
started.
Was when I launched Tora.
Yeah, ulikuwa unaelekea wapi na hii conversation? Yeah. So you actually really motivated me to also like leave the place because I was very scared leaving formal employment.
But then you saw Nyawira.
Nyawira was winning and she was relaxed and she was happy, she was glowing. So I was like, this could be me.
It's so sad that it took a podcast for me to be told this in person.
Oh, I've never told you.
No, you've never told
But it's
me.
because Nyash, every time I compliment you, you don't take me serious.
No, I can't because I said
Like the other day, I just
I feel
texted-
like I'm about to
I texted her.
mediate.
Come on,
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to
you
kwa
need
sababu
to.
tumezoeana hapa
Sana.
hivi. Na tunaweza kosana live.
Okay,
Wacha
one
tunaweza
person.
kosana live.
One-
Nishike shati. No, like the other day I texted Nyash to like, hey Nyash, hey Maze, your new video on Misunderstood is really dope, man. You're really doing a good job. You know what Nyash response was? I can even put it on. I can put that screenshot.
You can just tell me.
Yeah, I think he's hurting.
Yeah.
I'll click. Hey, like I'll
No, I
click.
laughed and I clicked. Like, let me do what I said to him because it has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Nash, you need to get to a place where you're
Slow down now.
Yeah, so you did well. And you know, it also really pushed me to start a podcast. Another win that I've had for me as well is also going solo and still maintaining the music aspect, like growing.
You are fly on the wall for so many years, but thank God that that's not your story anymore.
Let me tell
Your
you,
testimony is different.
I think you
In
guys
fact, I
can
told
speak for
him.
me the others.
Sorry.
Bye, Ben.
Another win for me.
Okay, you need to say thank you.
Also,
No,
I feel like I'm the only one winning.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you
What
really
do
are.
guys do?
No, you.
What come queuing?
But what else? Maybe not just material. Maybe, I think for me, I don't know if it counts, but I think a huge win for me is finding myself and coming into myself.
Yeah.
And sometimes it sounds like such a genetic statement to give, but coming into myself, I see it manifesting in so many different ways. And I don't like that word manifesting because I feel like it's so genetic, as Ben is using this video.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. But coming into myself means I feel like I'm settling in many areas of my life.
Yeah.
And settling in a way that I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm in a happy relationship that's stable
Yeah.
and happy. I'm feeling loved and I'm giving love, you know? I'm in a place where even though financially it hasn't come to what I want, it's heading somewhere. It's something I like doing.
Yeah.
I'm in control of what I would like to do. And for me, that's a very big win.
That's a very big win. That's huge. Even for me, I'm having the same thing, and I'm
Yeah.
very excited about it. Well, it's basically content. You're just happy with
I am.
the place,
I am.
the place that you are. Because I just realized the other day I was just I was just checking some stuff online, and I realized that the way we were brought up, even in school, was just so toxic and so wrong. We were always taught about competing and being the extra person,
Being number one.
being number one. So what that does to a lot of us is that you want to compete with people everywhere, in traffic, you
have to be number one
in
always.
career, in getting money.
I've never thought of it that
You want to be the first person to buy a car in your crew. Some people will even take the loan, so that just look the part. You're struggling. Well, taking a loan is not. There's no problem in that. That's
what you use it for.
you can actually. No, I think it's the motive that you.
Yeah,
use.
exactly.
If
what
you're,
you use,
if you're taking it to buy a car because it makes
You
you
really,
happy,
yeah.
please go ahead and buy it. This life is
But
too
because
short.
you want to show.
But some people can do
Unacceptable.
that because since we were kids, we were told for you to be extra, you have to be the best, and for I don't think you have
That's
to
a
be the best.
corrupted way
Just
of
be
thinking.
good enough and
Good enough.
just be you.
Just be you and
Just be you.
Be the best in your own lane. Yeah. Be the best.
You.
Like
Bless
Katilili.
you.
No, be the
Katilili.
Wamenza. You don't know how to
I know, but why would you go to the Katilili?
like a strong lady and all that stuff.
like be the best in your
Yeah.
own lane. Not
Yeah.
trying to be in somebody
Yeah.
else.
A friend of mine in Addis, she's called Wongel, now in Zambia. She said one
She was
time
in Addis. How much is in Zambia?
she was in Addis.
Now in Zambia.
She's married.
She's
and
from
settled.
Addis.
Yeah.
But settled in
Zambia. I'm gonna talk to her.
You
She'll
know her,
translate for
you
you.
know her as well.
Yeah. She's my friend. She is my friend.
Okay.
She follows my friends too. One girl said to us one time when we were in Addis, she said, one of the problems we have with our children is that we tell them, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nini. And she said, we need to start teaching our children, what do you want to do? And doing is impactful. Being is success. It's that I want to be a doctor so that I can do this. But when you say what do you want to do, it's to say I want to make sure that everybody has proper health care. So it's bigger than just a profession.
Than you.
And I think that's one thing maybe for us is that when we get our children, hopefully before Christ's return, is that
We
I
pray
would
the same.
Oh, pressure. is that we need to teach our children to do, not just to be.
Yeah. That's true. The other day,
Did you understand that? Yeah.
The other day, Wanjiru told me that WHO has declared that anxiety is the biggest pandemic of this century.
Epidemic.
I'm actually quite impressed that you've given Wanjiru the credit because we were somewhere the other day and Ben was talking about it and you'd think that it was his nuggets. They were just
Well,
like, hey, Ben, and research. Jana, BS.
Oh, he quotes me.
Ali quotes!
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
because I don't listen. That's why you can just read without tagging me.
Why do I feel like unataka royalties?
And be careful, nitaflagiwa.
So hiyo story ya flagging is sensitive to me. Unajua
Umepicha mingi.
basi na flagging.
For those of
Yeah,
them.
so I feel like your anxiety may come because
Sana.
of
Yeah.
such things. So I think one of the wins that anyone can have is just being happy where you are. Just enjoy life. Just live your simple life. You don't have to be extra and all that stuff. I feel like the old guys who live, your only role was to hunt a hare. You ichome, you take it to your family, and
Natukule.
namlale.
Hairs exist. Hairs.
Sizilisha.
Zilisha. Kwani wewe ulikuwa unaziweka? Unaongeaje man?
No, like okay, like your work was just to go like you just hunt.
By the way, hair is a rabbit. There is hair and rabbit.
What's the difference between a hare and a rabbit, guys?
Comment down below.
Hair H-A-R-E.
What to a vet? This can be a very good plug.
Launch yourself.
Try to plug a vet
Stop in
company.
your comments.
Then Jogonas can actually explain it. Wako hapo Nakuru, nyuma ya basi.
Get to them.
Get to them.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? Like I feel like life back then was less pressure.
It was
because
simpler.
There was nothing. There's no one you're trying to impress. But nowadays there's so many people you need to impress. You know, you need to make your house look a certain way because because at one point utaenda live mazina ukienda live vibaya curtains kama ziko proper mazina. So watakupea viboko huko hivyo Twitter. So yeah, I guess we're done with the wins. Let us know what are some
There were
of the
just
wins.
few. It's
Yeah.
been 40 plus minutes. It's been close to 50 minutes.
Yeah, I also feel like it's so short.
Yeah, I
man.
feel like what else have you won at?
Because we need to hang
Chop
out.
chop.
I think you might talk at the frame.
There are so many things. The podcast.
Yeah, you haven't mentioned that and we
Yeah,
waited
the podcast.
for.
Oh,
The podcast
yeah.
was such a huge win.
Tell us
Because
more about it.
do I really need to, or do I just need to show you how it's done?
Show us the
Tell
number.
us as user.
I mean, the podcast has been doing amazing, and because I realized I was always chatty, but mostly I just I still am, yeah. But I really unleashed all this at Bible study in church with just a few of my friends. Apparently, all my friends are also very chatty. Now my friends wangu wote wanajifanyanga tu wise. Wote kila mtu anakuwa na opinion. I really like my crew kwa sababu kila mtu uko na opinion yake on something.
But una like ingio crew because you can mahali with the wisdom we give you. It
Apa-
sounds like
Kwani ni wapi pengine muenda? Where else do I go?
That's a very valid question.
It's only with us.
No, actually have a bigger sound.
Where?
Wacheni hizo.
25 other
So
friends.
yeah. So maybe at this time we can go through the episodes of the podcast
Yeah.
to see which was our favorite. Well, maybe I can ask guys who are watching this.
Yeah.
Which was your favorite episode of the Cyco podcast? You can let us know in the comment section.
We should
below.
do your favorite and the least favorite.
That's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
doing it, Shiro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, people might like the people watching might have liked another one more, but the people who recorded might have liked a different one more.
So we'll start with.
let's start with
So you'll say your least favorite and your most favorite.
okay. Let's start.
Shall we
with-
start at my far right? The lady at my far
Which
right.
one? Which one?
I'm trying to
did
think
you
which
guys
one
do?
I really enjoyed. Like I really enjoyed. What's the one we did before friendship? Before
Social media.
social media.
That one.
Oh, that's actually one of my not so best. I feel like it's kind of sensitive to talk about it as the worst one with Ben Cyco, but it wasn't top of my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My best could have been about grief.
The grief.
Yeah.
And for me, why I think it was my best was because for the first time in a very long time, even in our friendship, Ben Cyco,
Yeah.
I felt like you were very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Very well done. It was the beginning of many
Even
other.
you were vulnerable for the
Yeah.
first time. Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
always
you know the way
vulnerable.
No, with
no,
me,
not
but-
all. Nyawira is very hardly vulnerable. Or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it's you.
Hey, mazee hapo nakupatanga walls mazee. Zinakuwa walls zingine big na
We know
hapo
this
left
has
to
broken
fence.
the walls.
Yeah. So there's that.
Grief was my best.
Least favorite.
Least favorite. I don't. There's one you
Let me open
did.
them so that I can see them.
Yeah.
Just say it, Nyash.
No, I'm
It's a
trying to
safe
see.
space.
He did the
Where
first
is
time before
the
he did.
safest
Before he
space?
did. Oh, it was you, and then
There were Jesus and then zero.
yeah,
and then
zero.
now the grief.
No, I didn't like zero.
Yeah.
I didn't like zero. I didn't like zero because first Ben kept on looking so awkward. Like he was like this the whole
I
time.
wasn't awkward.
You didn't watch?
I haven't even watched it.
Let me
Yeah. So unasema kitu yeah.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you how the podcast with Zero was supposed to happen. We were supposed to talk about growing up because we grew up in the same area. We were
With Zero?
Yes. Yo,
That didn't
bro,
come
I'm
out.
gangster.
No, you can't do
That
this.
didn't come out.
Like this is really not. This is top tier R&B. You know, like this is as smooth as it gets.
I'm gangster, guys. I'm gangster.
So the conversation with Zero was supposed to be like, hey, dude, yeah. Next is this. You know that conversation was supposed to be like, hey, Zero, so pia uliendanga seti, pia mimi nilikuwa gishagi, but mazee nakumbuka yani gishagi ilikuwa ganoma je tuliendaga nini charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, hakuwa na respond hivyo. So
Mazee ilikuwa.
ilikuwa poa, ilikuwa
And then
poa.
I don't
Ben
think
was
I'll watch
doing
it
the
then.
most in the questions.
Because
Hey,
he
so
was
much
so
energy, but he was
reserved.
so...
In fact, it's after zero that I decided now I'm done
You're
bringing,
done,
I'm
yeah.
done bringing people
Yeah,
on the set
yeah.
because I want people who
We engaged.
yeah. So maybe
No, zero was not nice.
maybe I should do it.
Maybe
with
there was no
somebody else.
chemistry.
There was not maybe, there was none.
Because even with
Hey.
the Jesus was good because there was a bit of
Oh.
chemistry.
And
But
good
Jesus
banter.
was
and
good
good
stories.
banter.
But also,
But also
Oh.
maybe to if I was to ever do that a better version of the one with zero.
yeah, you
Somebody-
drop together.
Somebody. Can you just finish everything I want to say? Finish a bego, because you didn't know tomorrow. I think I'd do one with maybe Mudhoni Drama Queen, because she also grew up in the same place.
In
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, 1 year. You could come a legend. Huko niko wazito. Huko wazito. So maybe Mudhoni can bring out, we can have
Yeah.
good banter,
Yeah.
we can have good stories.
But
So you
also
are zero.
Ben, I
That's why
remember
you are
the
zero
first
flop.
day.
But you could have 5K or something.
Yeah, hiyo iko ena. In fact, it was so
That-
sad.
iko 5K
All
hizo
of
4K
Ben,
na bado
zilikuwa account
sitawatch.
zangu.
Hey! Sorry. So hanging there.
Kwa tuwapo aki Ben Cyco uko sawa. Ben Cyco. Ben. Apenyeni. Cyco. Guys, subscribe. Simnipe likes. Alafu unaanza zile comments. If you're reading this, you are blessed. Who's watching in July?
Who's here in 2019? Najara said I don't like those
Yeah.
comments. It's like, what do I tell you now that I'm here?
Yeah.
But I wanted to say also, I think I remember the first time you guys recorded, when you did the first
When you brought us
episode.
cake.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
to celebrate them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just such a good episode. Also because I liked it because there are things I didn't know about Shiro. Well, I knew, but there are things I think the public didn't know.
Yeah.
And so I think even to celebrate your 10 episodes is
Yeah.
to say ulianza vizuri sana.
No,
But then you hit zero really quickly.
Oh man.
Mm.
No, it was. I mean,
See why you need to hire Tora?
But then it was really, but you
Copy.
But moving forward, I think but also Ben, sometimes this is why I believe in our friendship. The place of listening is so powerful because I remember that day when we had our briefing meeting, the vision was not zero. The vision was for us to have this type of conversation. Remember, Shiro?
Yeah,
The cycle
yeah.
was.
Yes. This was it. So I'm
But
happy.
sometimes God just brings you
Yeah,
to
I'm
rock
happy.
bottom.
And that's the thing, guys. Don't
Zero.
usiogope kuanza kitu kwa sababu utafanya
That's
magonganio.
true.
Magonganio kila mtu anafanya na tunafanya proper. Ni penye pale Instagram unakangani kama unajua kenye unafanya.
Wali
Unatoka
magonganio.
kwa hapo hadi na kasweta huko hadi na
Nani
katai.
magonganio?
Umetoka hadi photo shoot. Lakini you are not even sure what you're doing.
Nothing,
Kila mtu
nothing.
kuvia anajana kwa tu hivi hivi until you hit the right one.
But for me, grief was the best for me, and
Zero was the worst.
was zero.
Okay.
It was a high and a low.
My-
I'm really having so much fun with these parts of zero.
My best for me was
High
yeah,
and low.
like those puns.
Hire
Like,
Tora, please. Copies.
my best for me was the grief.
Oh.
But also the one that I felt that I did not give people a lot of meat was friendship. But apparently guys felt like I had given them so much.
So it becomes your least favorite, the friendship.
No, it's not my least favorite.
What's
I
your
don't have a
favorite?
least favorite.
Oh wow!
Let me
Wow,
say
that's how you began talking about you.
They're all your babies and you love your babies equally. Can you choose your favorite baby? No.
no,
How can you make us tell us about your what and then
you know year zero was very interesting as well to me because ilikuwa a different ambience. Unajua tulirekodi hiyo stuff wapi?
Plus you learned from zero.
Alafu you know your place to record. Let me tell you that place to record. It's called Cheesy Tech. Like that's like one of the most gangster places. Like nakumbuka nilishuka hivi na crew ya kushoot. Ben kushua tukuwa tuna need kukam na polisi. Ambia hapana huku hivi ni home. Cause guys no wacha. Cause guys there now know me, like they would say hi. They're like, msanii umerudi.
Oh, it's home.
Yeah, so for me I felt really happy going back to the places. I feel like the one that I didn't, the one that I really could was trusting the process. I didn't think I was going.
So it
somewhere.
becomes your least favorite.
I do not have a least favorite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How-
It has become so much.
If you ask me one more time, I love my
no,
babies
I'm-
equally.
Twice if you didn't
like,
help,
no,
Shiro.
I'm like emotionally mature. I love you even though you keep asking those questions. You know. Yeah. But that for trusting the process because first I was alone, so I did think I was like, what's
But you
this?
needed
What's
to
this?
trust
This is
the
a lot of.
But
awkwardness.
that discussion was really powerful. By the way, in
a
fact,
lot of guys really resonate.
grief / that trusting, because also for me I like when you share your low
Personal.
moments,
Yeah.
not your highs,
Yeah.
your very lows, because I feel like so many guys.
Oh, but then
Yeah.
if that's the reason why you have subscribed, trust me, I have a lot of personal. Give me a katisa ukifanya tu nothing, eh? I have
But you know
so
you're
many.
about to clock your 10,000 hours, Basi.
I hope I really wait.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what I mean by
Ben,
10,000
please,
hours.
please just kill the subscription of self-help books from Shiro. She's feeling
Oh,
so
yeah,
bad
yeah.
to nuggets.
You're not to hit your 10,000
It's
hours.
coming, man. It's coming.
Nice one. So what's your best episode?
Grief as well. I think even when you guys were recording, because I was there carrying water.
Okay, so let me give guys a
Give
short
the
story
story.
about that. So we're recording about grief, man, and when things are intense, Nyawira is almost breaking down.
No, I wasn't.
But I'm
man.
like,
it's you who was meant to cry down.
Shikilia sis, usilie. Then Wanjiru just walks in. She walks in, ametupata tukirecord. She's just doing so many things, and I'm like, why are you distracting us at the back of my mind? Mbona unaribunga? No, but now you can't shout. And then all of a sudden, namuona amebeba chupa ingine. Niko nikai namuangusha. So we had to pause and just help her out. So.
And then you also have to say there was somebody also in your house that day also who was snoring when they were recording.
Oh, yeah.
For you. Anna snore. I want to want any respect, man. I just want people to respect the
That's
Cyco
why ukisikia
podcast.
kwa background, tulieni hizo zinaitwa effects. Moto, vitu safi.
It's called the cozy effect. So good you got even snore.
So I think that one, because I think it also introduced you guys to the people, and I think people connect with human stories.
But also I think for me why even it was a really good episode was because I think for me, I think the success of any conversation is when people want to talk more about it.
Yeah.
Hey, like a friend of a family friend of ours lost her relative, and somebody told me, hi, and in fact I want to send her the video that you and Ben did about so that she can understand how to go through it. Somebody even up until I think last week, somebody was saying, hi, my cousin has lost her mom and I want to be there for them. How do I go about it? And you start to feel like a therapist, but you just realize people just want somebody
to your story. Yeah.
I think,
so thank you, Ben.
I think that grief video is one of the most impactful things that I've ever done, even combined with music, because guys who are sending me videos when they're crying, voice notes, they tell me, I just lost this one, this video has gotten me through it. And for me, those are the moments that I live for. I love such
I'm
moments.
ready. I do a tissue.
No, I actually wanted to say my least favorite.
What's your...
And they were talking about such a big
Sorry.
moment.
Sorry.
Yeah, nangoja kuattack. Wapi nitatoboa hiyo
Emotional
balloon.
maturity.
No, there was 0. Okay, even
But
though I
you
didn't
didn't
watch
watch.
it, I just sensed.
Like,
I think even when you came from recording
I
it,
sense.
when you came from recording it, he's the one who changed my mind because he said, I'm not sure about that episode.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think I like it. So by the
You
battery,
insist.
it becomes my least favorite.
Yeah.
And also, the one that we did, was it social media? Not lessons in our 20s. After that one was
Social media.
Social media.
Was it social? Oh, but that
You
was-
know why?
That
What?
was really dope.
Because quality.
Oh, the sound.
Quality.
Well,
Ben was
kept
just
with the
clapping
mic.
like this with his little bangles. Ever clap the way you were doing it? Yeah, Ben was like this the
This
whole
can be
time.
an instrument. Wasanii bana nitieni uongezee kitu kwa background.
I mean, and I'm a stickler for quality.
Yeah.
You really are.
So,
you really
You
are.
like the
that
way-
just becomes
Even her Insta stories, I'm like,
Yeah, congratulations, my man. We've
Yeah.
done.
congratulations to you.
To
Why are you
you.
saying congratulations,
I
my
just
man?
congratulate you.
so what's the
because
vision
I'm
for the
watching
next few seasons?
it. The next episode is.
And how long is the break between season 1 and 2?
Public accountability.
Yeah, we need to be accountable. I'm still waiting on the equipment. I think it won't be.
Equipment. Yo, S unatakia. S unatakia baby.
Okay, nimetoa
The
S.
gear, just a gear.
I am still waiting for the gear.
The gears.
So I think 2 weeks from now is when we shall have our first.
Well done.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2 weeks from
So
now.
when will that be?
That will be in
When-
first week of October.
Today
No,
is
end
9.
of September.
So 9 plus 14 days? 23.
Hey man, nafilikana ongea KRA. Kama wase wa debt, like mtakujia, vitu kwa nyumba
So
auctioneers.
the week of the 23rd.
The week of 23rd, that's the latest time.
That's your time. I was so
Yeah.
tired, like, hey,
Yeah, but I can do more earlier. Once I get that
I can
equipment,
do more earlier. I can do earlier.
what am I saying?
You know when you say more, you can't say yeah.
Or I can do
Earlier.
I can do an episode earlier.
Good job.
I can do an episode earlier. But the latest that I'll
the
have
week of
done
the
is the
23rd.
week of the 23rd. And I also
So the gear is already in the process of coming.
the
and
games.
stuff. Yeah, well
the
done,
episodes
Ben.
coming, yeah. So also I'm looking forward to a time when I'll be dropping more episodes, like 2 episodes, releasing 2 episodes a week. What's wrong?
Okay, we are sorry.
releasing-
Sorry.
Emotional maturity.
Kwani ni exam?
Wambie sorry. Sorry, baba.
Yeah, so tunani kudu hivyo, but I'm also looking forward to having different people as well. Guys, Guys, I know that might be hard on you.
No,
But
it's
me,
okay.
I've planned how I'll take you guys through it. I'll plan a retreat so that where I'll break it down to you.
But thank you for growing our own platform so that we have our own voice.
But it's true though.
Even he's helped mine like skyrocket. Yeah, even
Let me tell you, Ben, because I can do this in a gathering of witnesses. Your platform was the first one that mentioned me and tagged me in actual content.
For real.
I've been on someone's platform. This table, I've been on someone's platform. After I used to just be, oh wait, I just love it. She's going to be included in the comments. Oh, be quiet.
Yeah, I'm a big fish kukula small fish
Sana.
from independence.
But hey, it blew up. So you've all given us an individual voice.
But I always knew, Yash. In fact, it's just that you don't want me to announce that thing that I told you. But I always told you, you're one of the most gifted people that I know.
Yeah, me too.
Yash is one of the most gifted people I know, especially when it comes to anything to talking. Wacha hii moment ifilisike hivi. Hiyo moment imeisha. Crazy credentials za Nyawira will do them another day. But yes, that's the end of season 1. Thank you so much, guys.
You've done very well.
It can be so disappointing when you're doing something and no one is watching or no one cares, but you guys really care about them.
That should be your biggest thing.
Yeah, you always
having
reaching.
people watching.
Yeah. What a treat.
Keep them coming.
Tina bere mcheske zile whispers za mkocha. Na whisper na nguvu. Irado akina go fufike kwa musere ni wado wana irofi. So I'm looking forward to season 2 and I hope that it will become a more interactive session because we have very big dreams for the podcast. We also I'll also think of a way how I'll also integrate the fans into
you should have a live recording.
Yeah, maybe plan the live recordings. I just need to figure out those logistics because I love doing this, man. I can do this all day. That's why time yetu inaishanga hivyo haraka. Tukianza tulikuwa like, okay, hii leo sitakuwa fupi.
Nani anasema hivyo?
Si Shiro ndio kama na vitu kama hizo.
Actually, it's been 57 minutes plus 10 minutes the intro, so it's been 67 minutes.
So it's been 1 hour plus, yeah. Tell me, Yash.
Just like some encouragement, you've done really well. And I think sometimes we don't celebrate that. We celebrate that you're just being watched, but you've done really well. And I think what you said is actually very true. I really hope that even moving forward, the content will continue to impact people.
Yeah.
Because I know one of your visions is just to give guys hope and just to keep them happy. And I know that that's your intention.
Yeah.
And I hope that continues. And I know that even though we may not be here all the time, that's on him. Atatupigia. Kufanya kale kakurudi. But it's
just you flow.
Yeah. Because I can't say the WhatsApp being killed. But the hope is, even though we won't be here all the time, just for you to know that we're rooting for you all the time.
Thank you,
and we're always in your corner.
Thank you.
Always in your corner.
I feel like this is closing day, man. Sijui nafungana nani. Nafungana nani leo?
What?
Oh, you guys never used to have kufungana mtu?
Mine is just to thank everyone who's been watching. I mean, it's a space where even to get clients, to get financial return from this thing, you really need people to buy into your vision and to support you. So for everyone who supported,
Asante.
He's making a living because of this thing here, and it's because of your support. So thank you.
I'm also looking forward to working with more brands in season 2. I'm very open to working with
and please let's just get Ben. I tell you for sure, he already has the proposal already. Just say, Ben Cyco, can we? Ben will send the proposal. He's affordable and he'll deliver because he'll make everybody work with him. So please give Ben. Ben Kazi, please.
Anytime you're talking about money, it's so emotional for me. Like, it's so emotional. But thank you guys. Season 2 is coming. I love you. Make sure you subscribe. See you next time.
Anaonana, yanayo kutoka